What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Fathersondiygarage. Ortur Laser Company sent us out their Laser Master 3 engraver, and we're going to be showing you guys how we use this tool to take our projects to the next level. So stay tuned in. We're going to be making an American flag out of pallet wood and a longboard out of some hardwood. We had some leftover pallet wood from our last project, turning free pallets into a table, and we decided to make an American flag out of it. Here you'll see us ripping down 13 pieces that are 1.5 inches wide for the stripes. And here we are sending them through the planer, getting some of the imperfections out and getting them the same thickness. Once that was all done, we had some nice milled up pieces. Obviously, there's still some imperfections, but better than how it looked before. We went ahead and chopped off all the split ends and cut them all to 31 inches. After that, we took the propane torch and gave it a nice char. We then went into staining the boards. The colors we used for the stains were denim blue and crimson red. And with the stain applied, we wiped a little bit of it off so we could reveal a nice wood grain. And with everything all stained up, we put a little bit of glue on the side of each board. We didn't want to put too much because we didn't want any spilling out when we clamped it up. And with it glued up, we flipped it over, got some scrap pieces of wood, and put some glue and nailed them to the bottom. What this is going to do is add some strength to it and keep it nice and straight. And this was our progress so far. We decided to go ahead and give the edges a nice char, just to give it a nice look, make it pop on the edges. And once the flag was built, we got to break out our Ortur Laser Master 3. Shout out to them for sending this over to us. And we're going to have a link in our description for this product, guys, so check it out. We got this test design of this skull. You'll see it has a lot of precision lines in it, and this thing handled it awesome. The amount of detail this thing is able to put into a graphic is insane. This was on some hardwood maple. And then we also gave a shot with some stainless steel. You're supposed to be able to engrave in a couple hundred colors on stainless steel. And as you can see, this skull is kind of multicolored based on the power that the graphic was given. We grabbed a piece of MDF to test out the cutting power of this laser. Cut out a nice little star template for our flag. And this thing really makes some nice precision cuts, you guys. Nice clean cutting. We put that template over our flag. Gave it some white spray paint for the stars. And it turned out looking pretty good. Our original plan was to do an engraving right onto the flag, but there was a bit of a learning curve and we had the settings way too high on this laser. Shows you guys just how powerful it is. It burned a hole straight through the middle of the engraving. So what we ended up doing was cutting out a piece of MDF with the same exact design. The Marines lifting the flag. Then we went ahead and spray painted that black. We also cut out a nice little circle. Painted that gray just to cover up our mistake. And then glued that MDF right to the top of that. Sometimes it's not about not making mistakes, it's knowing how to fix them. We're happy with the way this thing turned out. We put a nice clear coat with some lacquer. And that was the final product. Really happy with the way it turned out. Let us know what you guys think. With the flag all done, it was time to move into our next project in the video, which is the hardwood longboard build. We started off by cutting it on some walnut and some maple, and then ripping it into strips on the table saw. When we had our strips all cut out, we put some glue on them, put them on some clamps, and glued them up together. We let the glue cure overnight. Then we took those clamps off and ran it through the planer to get it all the same thickness. And with that done, I did a rough cut with the jigsaw to cut out our design. Giving a quick test here. Took it over to the sander. Got some nice clean edges on it. Took it over to the router table. Put a nice little round over on both sides. And as far as building, this project was pretty much done, you guys. This is a nice beginner project to try out. We took it over to our Ortur Laser Master 3 and put some nice engravings on it. We did this palm tree first. Did a sea turtle. We were kind of going for the beach cruiser vibe. Put some birds. You'll see in the left-hand corner we did a ship as well. Really awesome way to take our projects to the next level. And with that all done, it was time to lay out the wheels, drill some holes, and put them together. Lastly, we got some grip tape on the longboard, and that was a wrap for that project. Go.
The homemade board right here. It's been 30 years since I've ridden one of these. Let's see what happens. All right, that's another 2 projects in the books for Father Son DIY.
We want to give a huge shout out to Ortur for sending us this Laser Master 3. It's an awesome tool, you guys, and it's going to help us take our projects to the next level.
We'll leave a link in the description below, so be sure and check them out.
We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.